Remember those quirky, low-budget children's TV shows from the 90s? Now imagine if the friendly, smiling host of one of those shows stepped out of your TV screen and turned into a full-blown killer. That's the basic premise of Mr. Crocket, a Hulu original horror that blends the innocence of children's television with the brutality of a slasher flick. Set in 1993, Mr. Crocket introduces us to a bizarre children's show host who emerges from TV, snatches children, and gruesomely murders their parents. Right from the jump, the film hooks you with a creative and eerie opening that feels like a love letter to classic 90s horror, giving off Wes Craven vibes. The first 15 minutes do a great job of building suspense and setting up an unsettling atmosphere. One of the film's strengths is its visual style. The scenes where Mr. Crocket emerges from the TV are particularly disturbing, blending a surreal, almost dreamlike quality with a gritty, real-world horror. The filmmakers do a fantastic job of using the television screen as a portal to terror, making you wonder if your childhood favorite shows had a darker side you've never noticed. But unfortunately, as the film progresses, it stumbles with its pacing. While I appreciate fast-paced horror flick, Mr. Crocket feels like he's speeding through the story at the expense of character development. The villain himself, Mr. Crocket, is an incredibly intriguing figure. There's something undeniably creepy about the combination of a children's show host with the violence and terror of a horror villain. But unfortunately, the film doesn't give the depth he deserves. He gets hints of who he is and why he's doing this, but nothing substantial enough to make him a memorable horror icon. With a little more focus on his backstory, he could have been one of the great modern villains. The fast pacing also impacts the tension. Some moments that should have been nail-biting are over too quickly to really even settle in. You can sense the filmmakers were aiming for a roller coaster of thrills, but sometimes it feels like the ride is over before you had time to even get scared. While the visuals are great, the predictability of the plot takes away from the overall experience. A few more unexpected twists could have kept the audience on the edge of their seats. I mean, this thing just really feels like it was rushed. At just over 90 minutes, it breezes through plot points that deserve more attention. I wish this movie could have been about 20 minutes longer or so, just to add more depth to the story and explore the relationships between the characters. The mother's determination to find her child is powerful, but it feels like her journey is too quick and straightforward. A longer runtime could have allowed us more emotional stakes and given the movie the breathing room it needed to build suspense properly. Despite its flaws, Mr. Crocket is still a solid watch for horror fans who enjoy the combination of nostalgia and terror. It's not the most surprising or complex movie, but it's a fun ride, especially for fans of 90s horror. The concept of a twisted children's show host is brilliant, and while it could have been executed better, the movie still delivers on some eerie, unsettling moments. I mean, if you're looking for a quick horror fix with a few good scares and a cool visual style, Mr. Crocket is worth checking out. Just don't expect it to reinvent the horror genre. A friend like you is a friend like me. Make sure you subscribe to Troy's Little Talks for more movie reviews and entertainment. I will see you next time and have a great day.